Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. And today we're going to be doing my budget with me for my first paycheck of November. So yeah, it's already the first paycheck of November already. So let me get to my budget page real quick. Is this the one? Yes. Okay, so let me make sure it's all in frame. I realized that it was a little bit too far to read if you guys were paying attention last time I did budget with me, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, so hopefully that's good. And let's get right into it. So my starting balance for this paycheck, so I got paid on the 31st. Let me start off. Backtrack. Let me start off. I got paid on the 31st, which is today. So I'm gonna do my budget and then figure out what funds I need to take out of the bank, and I'll do my cash stuffing. So that's what I'm doing. So I got paid on the 31st, and this paycheck runs all the way to the 14th because then I get paid on the 15th of November, okay? So let me start off by my starting balance, and that is $1,551.33, okay? So that is a combination, what is this combination? Just a combination of cashback, money, any rollover, any money that my boyfriend has given me for baby car insurance, and then my paycheck. So it's a combination of all these different categories. And I just put starting balance because that's what I really need to start off with. That's the total amount that I have to budget with. Okay, so next up is the few bills that need to come out this paycheck, and that is rent, my Carla May Patreon, my Netflix subscription, and then my phone bill. So some of these expenses have changed slightly. Let me start off by going over, let's see, Carla May Patreon is just $11.91. Let's see, Netflix is $16.77. And then my phone bill is actually $48. So my phone is fully paid off. So I don't know anything on my phone. If you guys ever were, thinking, how much, why is your phone bill so low? That's because I only really pay for the line. And I'm also on my family plan, so I only have, I only pay for my portion. So that's why it's $48. Now my rent. So my rent, I'm gonna budget $660. My rent is actually $625, but I've been budgeting a little bit extra because our electricity bill has been a lot higher recently. So hopefully I don't need to use all this money for $660, but I'd rather have a little bit extra just in case. And if not, I can just, it's fine. I can roll it over to next paycheck, which is what I usually do. If I have any like rollover or $5 or $6, I'll just roll it over, and that is part of my starting balance next paycheck. And this amount is pretty low because I do split my rent between 4 people. So that is me, my boyfriend, my mom, and my sister, since I do live with my family. And this rent includes like living expenses. So my rent plus my electricity, plus the water bill, plus the internet. So it includes a bunch of that stuff. So that's why it's $660. So if you multiply that $660 by 4, you'll see the full price for the entire house. But $660 is my portion. So there we go. Let's see. Bills total is $736.68. And then my starting balance minus my bills total is $814.65. There we go. So that's what I have left over after my bills. Now we can see what I need to put into my cash envelopes or my variable expenses. So the money that I most likely will spend out of every single week. So let's see. My family, my boyfriend is now visiting family. My sister's still visiting family. So for the next week, I don't think I'm going to be buying too much of groceries, but I still want to budget more money for that, just in case. Because I might stock up right before they come back. That way there's food for them when they come back. Also, my mom also buys groceries as well. So the $80 is mostly for my portion, okay? For probably just this week, maybe next week. So let's see. Groceries is going to be $80. So gas, I'm actually not going to budget anything because I got a full tank of gas this last time, and I'm pretty full still, so I don't think I need to fill up in the next 2 weeks. Spending is going to get $80. I've been doing a little bit more spending recently, so I want to give myself a little bit extra since, again, it's the holiday season. I want to make sure I don't spend too much money where I don't know where I need to pull that from. So I'm giving myself a little bit extra just to have a little bit more wiggle room during all the holiday season and the holiday sales that kind of start popping up here and there. Okay, so eating out, I'm actually going to budget 40, which is 10 more than my usual. My mom wants to go out to eat, and I can't say no to my mom. So I want to make sure I have some money for that. I'm going to pay my portion. She usually pays me my her portion as well, but I just want to have a little bit extra money. I don't know where we're going to go out to eat, but I think $40 is enough. And then miscellaneous is just 10. Okay, so that is $160, $210 for my cash envelopes. And that is, so my remaining minus my 210 is a total of $604.65. There we go. And now onto my sinking funds. So let's see what actually needs funding. So the things that always get funded is my nephew's envelope. So that's both $25. And then I want to budget, I'm going to put $9 into car insurance, or not car insurance, Christmas, because it's at an odd number. And I was going to put $10, but I'm just going to put $9 because why not? Let's see. I know my boyfriend gave me extra money for car insurance, so I'm going to put $100 in there. Car maintenance, I'm just going to put $20 there. Let's see. Occasions, I know I need to put a little bit extra than usual, so I'm going to put 30. And pets and family is just going to get the usual 20. So that's that for that. Next part is savings, medical, and house. I don't want to do this. You know what? I'm going to change this up a little bit. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to give all these $10. I was going to change it up a little bit, but I'm going to keep it like this for now. Vacation, 10, and then the car, I'm actually going to give it 50 this time. I didn't give any money to new car last paycheck, so I'm going to give some this time. And then next up is my fun stuff. So YouTube, nails, things like that. So YouTube, I'm going to give it $5. Nails, I'm going to give it 15 because I really want to finish funding this. Video games is going to get $5. Disney is going to get 15. Black Friday is not going to get anything. And then Halloween. Do I want to budget for Halloween? Or do I want to add it to something else? Because I originally was going to budget for Halloween. You know what? I will. Just $5. Why not? Okay, so sinking funds total is... So, sorry. I kept getting a different number every time. So, here we are. $434. Remaining, so 604 minus 605 is... $170.65. Okay, so what can I put into my savings challenges and emergency fund? So my 24-week challenge, I know that needs $40, and so that has to be kept at 40. And then my $5 challenge, I just want to put 20. I'm really close to fully funding this, so I think 20 now and 20 next paycheck, I think we'll fully fund it, or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. So that's 40, 50, 60. Let's do 100 into my box challenge. So that's 160, and then $10 into my emergency fund. Whatever's left over there, that's good. So that is 170 for my emergency fund plus my savings challenges. Un verano sin ti, and then the $1 challenge is fully funded. So I wrote them down, but I realized I don't need to write them down anymore. So my savings challenge total is 170. So 170.65 minus 170 is 65 cents. And that is going to get left into my buffer, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Like I said, whenever I have a little bit extra, a little bit less when I'm paying back my credit card, usually comes out of my buffer, and usually have like $1, $2, $3 just in there just to make sure. I have a higher amount in my buffer, but this is aside from my main buffer amount. It's a little bit extra. So there we go. That is my budget for this paycheck. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. I've gotten used to just thinking it like this all the time. If you have any questions, let me know. My expenses are a little bit lower than maybe some people just because I do split up my expenses between 4 different people, minus like my subscriptions on my phone and things like that. Rents, groceries, all that stuff gets kind of distributed amongst 4 people. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully this was somewhat educational, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next one. Bye!